what I just played there was basically my clean guitar sound with only adding 2 pedals, a distortion and a delay. Now for this video, we're gonna get into helping those of you who are thinking about buying your first pedal or 2, but maybe you're feeling a little overwhelmed. So we're gonna share the best approach for choosing those pedals, and then we're gonna demonstrate 2 of these classic effects. Now, the most important advice I can give you is to let your excitement be your guide. Try not to get too caught up in what gear forums are saying on the internet, people saying what you should buy first. You wanna think about what genuinely excites you. Now, this could be a bunch of different things. Maybe it's what you're listening to in the moment. It could be a tone that you've heard on a specific record. Maybe you have a favorite guitarist and you want to check out what pedals they have. It could even just be a specific guitar part from a song that you like. You want to make sure you're chasing the sounds that move you. This is always a great place to start. Excitement keeps you motivated to learn and experiment. An important thing here is to avoid hype. Buying a pedal just because someone said it's essential or maybe it's trending, but if it doesn't inspire you, probably not the right choice for you. You want pedals that are going to be a useful tool that inspire you to create more music. Okay, so let's get into a pedal here that is an Ibanez Tube Screamer. It's one of the most versatile first pedals that you can get. It's a great option. And again, it doesn't have to be this pedal, but a distortion pedal or an overdrive pedal like this, very common. What it's going to do is push your amp into a natural saturation. It's going to add some nice sustain and compression to your tone. Works really well for blues, rock, and country, even indie rock. Tons of great uses. It can be subtle or heavy. It's very versatile. Let's check it out. So right here, I have everything kind of set to 12 o'clock. We have a little bit of drive, pretty standard amount here. Our tone is set to the top as well, and our level is set. Now drive, you could turn it down, get a little bit more subtle gains, subtle saturation. And we can start to bring it up. You can hear it's already heavier there. All the way. Okay, so I'm gonna roll that off just a little bit. Maybe I'll experiment with some of the tone. If we roll it back, it's gonna be a darker tone. Quite dark. Then as I roll it up, it starts to get brighter. It's really increasing the distortion at this point. All the way up, very bright. Okay, so I'm gonna back that off a little bit. I actually kind of like it around here. Maybe a little bit more. And then with our level, that's basically just if we want it a little quieter or a little louder, depending on what else we have going on in our signal chain. So if we want a little boost for a solo, perhaps, or if we need to sort of set it with our other pedals, we might bring it down a little bit too. Okay, that's the Tube Screamer. Now real quick, to find more in-depth lessons on not only gear and effects, but complete beginner to advanced guitar learning, click the link in the description below for a free ultimate beginner guide that includes an essential chord chart, a practice plan, a walkthrough of some beginner pitfalls to avoid, plus a whole lot more. And now back to the lesson. Okay, let's talk about our next pedal demo here. A great first pedal to buy is a delay pedal. For many reasons, delay is one of my favorite pedals. Right here, we have a TC Electronics Flashback Mini Delay. Super small pedal. It's very powerful and you can do many different things. I have it on a pretty basic setting here. But this is a cool one because you can actually control it with your phone if you want to. You can go in an app and you can dial in a bunch of different settings. You can actually find some presets of some of your favorite guitar players and load it right into the pedal. So it's a great place to start for inspiration from your favorite players. With delay, it adds a lot of space and dimension to your playing. You can hear those repeats happening. Very cool. It automatically just opens up your playing and it's very inspirational. Now, one really cool thing you can do with delay is create some really interesting rhythm patterns and textures. Okay, so over here, we have the feedback knob, the delay knob, which is really just the timing, and then we have the level here. So let's go to feedback. You can hear I have so many repeats. Now, if I turn it up, I get more repeats. So if I turn it all the way up, it kind of just keeps going. If I turn it down, I might get 1 or 2. Okay. Now, I'll set it for about 3 or 4. And then this delay knob or the timing knob is how quick the repeats happen. So if I turn it all the way to the left, it's going to be a quick repeat. The further to the right I get, the longer the repeat is. So you can hear that's pretty long. This is going to be real long. Quite long. So what's fun about this, especially as a new player, playing around with these repeats almost acts as a metronome in a way. So you can set it, find a setting that you really like. And again, this level is how loud or quiet the repeats happen. So if it's all the way up, it almost matches my signal. If it's all the way down, it takes the repeat very low level-wise. So I'll put it somewhere in the middle. Maybe add some feedback so we get a lot of repetitions happening, a lot of repeats. Maybe I'll bring up the timing, get a few more. And this is a really fun way to just kind of jam with the sound of the delay pedal. Maybe we want something a little faster. So you kind of have to listen to it. So that's a pretty fast one. Maybe we want a little slower. Lots of fun things you can do with the timing of the delay. Okay, and for fun, let's see how both of these sound work together. So I'll engage the overdrive as well. So now we have some saturation. Maybe I'll turn it up a little bit. A little higher tone. Level is good. Let's see if we can find a little bit longer of a delay, maybe. See how this sounds. It's kind of a nice sound. This might be good for a little solo idea. Okay, so that's how those two pedals sound together. Really great and versatile for many different things. You could use this in a band situation. You can use this at home when you're exploring sounds. Now, I want to talk about my first guitar pedal. The first pedal I got was a multi-effects unit. Basically what that is it's a small box with all of the effects crammed into it. A bunch of different things. It has distortions, overdrive, gain effects. It has a bunch of filter effects. It has modulation effects, also a bunch of delay and reverb and time-based effects. Now, sometimes when you buy a unit like that, you don't get as high quality of effects, but the good thing about it is you can run wild with it. You can explore all of the different sounds. If you kind of want to nerd out and get everything at once and just start exploring and experimenting, that's a great first pedal idea to have. Okay, so a few things to think about here. There's really no wrong choice for the first pedals that you want to buy. The best pedal is one that inspires you the most, one that inspires you to play more and explore new sounds. You want to start with what moves you. If it's a guitar player that you love, if it's a sound on a record that you heard, and again, let your excitement be your guide. Okay, good luck with your search and experimentation. Be sure to enter your email for a free beginner guitar guide linked in the description, or you can find it on the next screen. See you next time.